Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Sukhi Learn. I am Sukhjinder Singh and you can call me Sukhi. Now today we are going to look at using database package in Automation Anywhere. So we will be taking a very simple example of how you can use the database package in Automation Anywhere to work with the databases. And the database that we are going to use is MS Access. So what we will do today is we will connect to the MS Access database, use the select statement to retrieve records, save the output file in the CSV format. Whatever the output that comes from the select query, we will save it in a CSV format, and then we'll disconnect from the database. So these are the steps that we'll perform today. And also, just if you are watching me for the first time, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the updates regarding the videos that I keep uploading. And let's get started with this one. And as now you can see on my screen, I've already created the table in the database. So my database name is testdb and the table name is testtb. And this is a very basic structure. Just would like to demonstrate one simple example of how you can extract data and write it to a CSV. So I've just created some default names here, field 1, field 2, and field 3. These are the three columns of the table. And there are values which I've just added dummy values. So I've added this as a number because I will also demonstrate a condition in the select query. Now, if you look at the design, the first two fields I have kept it as short text and the last one is the number. All right, so this is the table structure and I've already created a file called test data CSV, which I'll be using to write the output of the query in the particular file. Now, these are the two parts that I'm going to use in my code. One is the DB path, which is the database which I just showed you. So you have to connect to the database and then use the table to extract data using the select query, and the CSV file path. So I'm keeping the file name as testdb data. Whatever is extracted from the table will be saved in this particular file. All right, so now I will just build the bot and demonstrate this example. Okay, so now I'm in my control room and here I will start creating the bots. So create a bot, say testdb bot, so create. And here I will type database. And these are the actions available in the database package. So today we'll look at three of them. So connect and disconnect are common. So whenever you're performing any database task, you will have to connect to the database. And once you are done with all the actions that you want to perform with the database, you will disconnect. So I will add these two actions here quickly. And here I'll keep the name as default. You can give a meaningful name when you're doing a real life use case. Now here I'm demonstrating the example of MS Access. Now you can also see there are other options available that you can use. So let's select MS Access for now, and my file is saved here. So this is the path. I will copy paste this path and then say save. Is there something specific information that you provide related to? If you want to provide some specific information related to database, you can use this option. But for now, in this example, I'm just connecting to this database and I will be using the select query to extract data from the table inside that particular database. So to write the select query, here is the option read from. So I'll select this and the session name would be default, that's the session name, and select statement. So I'll say select star from testtb is the table name. So that's about it. You can also give some options the maximum number of records. If you want to only fetch certain number of records, you can use this particular option, and the timeout option is available. So I will not do anything here. So select star from test TB means it will go to the test TB table in the database to which I have connected, and it will fetch all the records. Now, after fetching all the records, I would like to export the data to CSV. Now, where? I just need to give the path. Now, this is the beauty of RPA tools, and specifically Automation Anywhere. It does make life a lot easy than compared to different tools that are available. So Automation Anywhere, I guess, is the, I believe it is the best RPA tool that you can get in the market today. So here I go, and I would say export data with header, because I want the table column names to be the headers in the CSV file. So I will select this option, and depending on the requirement, you can choose the option here. So I would keep it as override existing file for this example. Okay, I just lost internet connection. Okay, so I've restored my internet connection now, and yeah, so I just realized the spelling here is incorrect, and let me just save this, and let me just run this and see what happens. So ideally what should happen is the testdb data CSV file should have 3 records, just like it is present in the database table. So let's run this. Okay, it's done. So let's check. Yeah, so this file is having all the 3 records. Now these are the 3 records that were existing in the table, and it has now extracted, and now it is stored in the CSV file. So we'll take one more example. Say I want records where field 3 value is greater than 30. So I should only ideally get 2 records, and that's what should be written in this file. So let's go ahead and change the query a bit. So I will just add a where condition here, where 30. So this will ensure that I get only 2 records, one where the field 3 value is 40 and the other one is 50. And I'm saying override, so it will override the existing data. So now when the bot is executed, the file will have only 2 records. So let's see if that works. There you go. So that's the example, guys. It's as simple as just, say connect, select your database, and then write the query, whichever query. Now this can be very complex query as well, where you're dealing with multiple tables. You can just join the table, apply different conditions, extract the records into a CSV directly, and then of course you should always disconnect the session. So that's about it for today in terms of the example. All right, so that's a wrap for today's session. So I've successfully demonstrated the example of using MS Access database. And once again, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Also, express yourself, hit a like, show your support, leave a comment. And in the next video, I will take a real life example of where exactly you can use one of the scenarios where you can use this MS Access database effectively in the live use cases that you are running. in your day-to-day life. So till then, thank you very much for watching. Go be great and keep learning.